I love it. It's my favorite t-shirt right now. What's up, this is Foster, my man. How you doing? One of the first subs we ever had on the channel. Coming in for the 4-month resub right now. Thank you so much. Do appreciate the 4 months, bro. Hope you're doing well. Yo, right back at you. Let's see some love in the chat for Foster, guys. Let's see some hype in the chat for these two players. We start to the top right-hand side from Titan 1X. It is our red Terran player, aLive. He is going up against the blue Terran to the bottom left-hand side. From Gaming, this is INnoVation. Since when is there a corner in the office? Well, what did you think, Corvus? Did you think it was just a round office? Do you think it was just no corners at all? What were you expecting? There's got to be corners somewhere. Yeah, it's weird. My webcam that's on my main monitor is just not working lately, so it's kind of, I don't know. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. Don't really have a, any sort of, reason for it. Anyways, this game is obviously getting very interesting very quickly with the 2 racks Reaper being proxied. INnoVation is going to be able to keep his SCVs alive, and you will be able to finish the racks. Obviously, aLive knows what's up very quickly, and going into a second gas pretty quick as well means that honestly aLive is setting up pretty well. Marine right away too, so he doesn't even go into a Reaper, he goes into a Marine, and he sends an SCV across the map, probably to proxy a starport here in terms of a follow-up. Interesting. I mean, this fast bunker here is an interesting location. If you can jump up though and get rid of this Marine, I see some potential on this. He is going to get the Marine kill in the SCV. He's going to have to jump away, INnoVation, but he'll go back up because he knows that SCV will want to be the mind games, but he does get the SCV kill. I mean, that was risky. Yeah, I think this SCV wants to build the starport because then when the starport comes up proxied, the Liberator or so on can cause chaos very quickly. So this bunker didn't get a chance to complete, which does cause some issues right now. We are going to be seeing these couple of Reapers dealing some damage and reduce the SCV. Continue to take some hits as well. Another SCV going down right there. Marine taking some hits as well for the moment. We are going to see Hellion popping out. One of these Reapers is going to die. What can he kill though? That Hellion's going to go down. He should chase the Hellion. There's no way you let this Hellion live. Killing the Hellion is absolutely huge in terms of continuing in this game. You can see the SCVs want to chase it. They want to try and trap the Reaper in. In the end, the Reapers get back together. The Hellion goes down. And a little bit messy from INnoVation, a lot of damage taken, but now there's not really any units up. The next Hellion's only halfway done, there's still 3 Reapers around. They are going to start regenerating, and the Reaper count's going to continue growing, because right now INnoVation only lost 1 Reaper. A Liberator on the way on the south side of the map from that proxied starport. aLive is going to be so reliant on that to get some sort of damage done here. 1 Reaper low will be brought to the back to try and keep it alive right now. Grenades all over these SCVs. So many SCVs going down. So much mine time lost from aLive. He has to do some real damage here in the near future. Marine goes down. Another Marine or 2 going to get picked away at as well. Hellions have been repaired up and another one popping out now. This might be the end of INnoVation's aggression. He'll come out in a really good worker advantage, but can he hold on elsewhere? Cyclone coming up. It needs to stay at home to deal with this Liberator. It's going to hit so quickly, as we are going to be seeing it heading in towards the main base in the next couple of moments. So, setting up right here, we see a command center coming down in the natural as well. Expansion from INnoVation, but here's the Liberator, and that Cyclone was moving across the map, so it's not in position here yet. INnoVation, you'll see this Liberator right now, and he will turn around to begin dealing with this, but this will take a little while, and so we are going to have some issues right there. Hellion's coming across the map too. 2 Reapers have made it back home. The Cyclone kills Liberator so slowly. INnoVation can get back to mine, but again, the Liberator has already done its job of just slowing things down. It will come in towards the natural expansion where I can siege up and delay the CC. Doesn't get the SCV kill though. Good play by INnoVation to move that away. As the barracks just scouts out what's happening here. It is going to be a Cloak Banshee follow-up as well. 2 Hellions get into the main base, and they will find themselves 6 worker kills suddenly. INnoVation, with the workers lost from the Liberator as well. Suddenly INnoVation is only on a 2 worker lead, but he does have that faster command center. It still has to deflect the Cloak Banshee play. Still looking to try and deflect the Banshees. We're going to see this Hellion moving around. It's now equal worker counts. INnoVation, if he can defend the Banshees, he's in a good spot. If he can't defend the Banshees, he's going to be in some real trouble, because then he's going to lose a lot more. At the same time, there isn't really anything on the other side of the map from aLive, And INnoVation's actually going to come down here. He's actually going to see the starport with a cloak researching. He's going to have a very good idea of what's going on. Is he just going to try and kill it? I mean, I guess he could come in and just kill the Banshee now in an aggressive position. No need to scan just yet. First Cyclone's already locked on. Cloaking field is 10 seconds away. He'll turn. He's going to start targeting it down with one of these Cyclones, but Cloak will finish up here, and he will be able to cloak these Banshees in the future. So, Cloak will finish. He'll not start a second Banshee, though. He'll start another Liberator. Maybe just because he assumes there's going to be a Raven or something on the way up. Well, this is going to be a little bit intriguing for the next few moments. The Banshee starts to head towards the main, but a Raven on the way out. INnoVation is just still so far ahead on this natural CC that this Banshee almost has to just do some sort of damage here. And again, INnoVation will lose a couple of workers. He'll lose a Mule. At the same time, I mean, as this Raven finishes, he's going to have no further issue. He's pushed the starport away. And that was one of the real things that aLive had to just, you know, keep some sort of pressure on INnoVation, because otherwise, honestly, aLive doesn't have that much at all at the moment. Thanks so much for all the bits coming in, by the way, guys. I see you guys in the chat. Mairbauer actually came in with the sub as well. So Mairbauer, thank you so much for the sub. Dark One's coming in with the 65 bits in total to take the bit lead for the week. Wicked25 for the extra 60 bits as well. Thank you so much. And also, Bronze League Cobra with the 10 bits. And Baron Von Cooler 4 more too. Little bits all adding up, guys. Thank you. Do appreciate the support. As we will see a siege tank just pushing forwards and just going to siege up for the moment. Another siege tank on the way out as the barracks will drop on down here on the reactor. Starport does land, not quite at home, but just on the right side. Gonna get another Liberator up. And aLive may be feeling he needs to find a way to do just a bit more damage in this. 2 more barracks building up here right now from INnoVation. So again, these 2 extra barracks on the way out. Reactor currently building up on the starport, and we will see that stim pack as well. About a fifth of the way along here. It's going to continue along too. Engineering base starting from INnoVation behind the main base mineral line. And again, this Liberator going to be finishing very shortly. One Marine just stood outside the front, just looking good at the moment. And again, a couple of Cyclones, a Banshee, and Marines. All of these units from aLive starting to come around to the left-hand side of this. So aLive's getting aggressive, but honestly, INnoVation's army supply is already looking great. He has 2 siege tanks here. He has that Raven aLive as well, remember? So he has energy to Interference Matrix. I mean, Interference Matrix what though? I guess the 1 Cyclone, the 2 Cyclones. Maybe the Banshee. I mean, any of those units, the Interference Matrix, those you take a lot of DPS out of your opponent's army, so it becomes a huge deal, I guess, really. Sees the Banshee now. Raven will be on the way over, I'm sure, and, well, his Raven's going to be right next to Marines when it gets locked onto in the rear. Sorry, the Banshee's right next to Marines when it gets detected. 4 workers going down. The Liberator in the back of the main base, or back of the natural. Doing some good damage again. Just still keeping INnoVation just busy here, if nothing else. But INnoVation still just feels he has those slight leads. Still feels he has the better army right now. Fastest impact, faster +1. His barracks are already set up onto reactors, whereas, you know, aLive is only just getting that set up now. It's just INnoVation has all these little leads at the moment in this game. As you're going to be seeing continue to build up for the next few moments. Meanwhile, in Zest vs Dark, by the way, looks as though Zest is sort of just going to throw this up on picture-in-picture. Zest currently defending an attack with a bunch of Phoenix, and, well, it's 4 bases apiece at the moment. There is Swarm Host in play. It's getting into an intriguing ZVP right there, over on the other side of the maps, on the other side of the bracket, I suppose I should say. But for now, let's focus up again on this first game of the TvT, INnoVation vs aLive, also in the quarterfinals at the moment. Well, this is going to be pushing forwards, Marines, a couple of tanks, and a couple of Cyclones. Obviously, this really feels like a good aggressive possibility in the next few moments. We do see Marines gathering together. Well, Marines already stimming in from INnoVation. He does have that +1 advantage in the next few moments building up. His tanks don't even siege up just yet. Does he have enough to really fight this? Well, looks as though he feels like he does. Anti-armor missile as well. Yes, okay, he definitely does. Both Cyclones helping to push through as well. There isn't even anything up this ramp to defend from aLive right now. GG's called, and INnoVation will take game 1 of this best of 3. Off and see what's going to happen. It is a 1-0 lead to INnoVation with some great play in game 1 off the back of the Reapers. He did what he had to do. Good stuff from aLive. I mean, brought that worker count back down. He had a couple opportunities perhaps to get back in the game, but again, INnoVation played pretty solid. He didn't let aLive's attacks do anything. He realized as soon as he could attack, and he did attack, and went from there. Alright, so To the top right hand side, our red Terran player is aLive, and he is going up against the blue Terran player in the bottom left side, INnoVation. Yeah, not sure about what happened with Zest. I mean, obviously we didn't see the earlier stages of the game, but the fact he doesn't have Storm against the Locust kind of feels like a massive issue. There was just nothing really there at all that was working wonders for him. Terratoad came in with the sub earlier today, now going to tier 100. Wow, we really are on a bit of a bit train at the moment. Thank you so much, guys, all the love. Even if it's just a few bits, it all adds up, and it does help us to run more StarCraft. It helps us to keep on casting for you guys. Thank you for all the bits today, guys. Terratoad 11 with the most recent set of 100 bits. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Two racks coming up here. Out in the center. Already one Reaper currently on the way up, so one Reaper coming through. It's going to be a third Rax as well. Wow, so aLive is going super all in with this. The counter proxy to INnoVation's proxy play in game number 1. INnoVation is playing a safe expansion play. You can see he's not fully committed to workers on the gases, which means he wants a good amount of mineral income to be able to expand. But it does mean he's going to have the faster factory, which should keep him safe against proxy players like this, or at least give him the upper hand when starting to defend. Excuse me. So yeah, aLive really all in with this one though. A third barracks especially really makes this interesting as you do see this Reaper coming forwards. A couple of Reapers on the way out here as we do see that factory finishing up from INnoVation in the main base. Hellion on the way out, this Reaper. Also coming through as well as he sees the Reapers coming in. He knows he has to play defensively right now, and again, he's set up well to play defensively, of course. Again, the fact he didn't have multiple workers on gas is obviously a bit of a slowdown, but far from the end of the world. And, well, I mean, now he has 2 Reapers and he has a Hellion as well. He's already set up pretty well to defend against this. Nice start here for INnoVation already. This has to not get too overconfident, especially because it is 3 racks, not 2 racks, and that's something which INnoVation might actually know, because this third, this racks he is building so late. It'd be very weird if that was just the second racks based on what he scouted, so he might very well know that's a third barracks. That could be a huge deal for him. Reaper's looping around the side. aLive is starting to move forwards here. Grenade goes down. Reaper's pulled back momentarily. We are going to see the couple of Hellions and the Reapers going to come back around the side as well, as we are going to see 1 Reaper going down, 2 Reapers going down, and 3. Yeah, I mean, this is already disastrous, of course, from aLive. He's going to lose pretty much all of his Reapers. Hellions left over to keep on fighting. I mean, you don't really do anything from there. You don't really do anything from there at all. We're going to see, I mean, 2 Reapers again might be able to kill this Hellion, which is nice, but then there's a Cyclone coming up. A Cyclone can instantly come towards this side and just shut down the Reapers, and yeah, I mean, again, aLive, did he really do enough here? I don't think so. No expansion on the way up for himself. I mean, INnoVation just starts to expand in the main base to be safe. He has a Banshee on the way, another Cyclone. All of these units from INnoVation are so good defensively. They should make this work out wonders for him. LaserSec with the 16-month resub. What's up? He says, Wardy, the 16 supply crate whooping before flying away. Thank you so much, LaserSec, for the 16-month resub. Appreciate it. Just going to be seeing the couple Hellions pulling back in towards the main base. Reaper's just going to sit down on the low ground. 2 barracks have lifted up and headed back in towards the main. For aLive, he's just now building up his factory. And I mean, that's the issue, right? INnoVation has so much army supply to work with here, and if he gets rid of these Reapers and pushes them back, he's going to be instantly across the map and looking to deal damage. He sees the Reapers right now. He's actually going to come in, maybe try and line them up for a big shot. But he knows they're over here, so he can bring the Cyclones out. And this is the start of a push across the map at the moment. The start of a push which could go a long way. Reaper Grenade doesn't quite connect just yet, as those Reapers will come around the side and up in towards the main base. And do you see this Banshee of INnoVation towards the main of his opponent. Right now, the Cyclone isn't even ready. That said, there isn't going to be a cloak or anything on this Banshee, so it's not like he's going to be able to stick around forever. Only just now picking up his first SCV. Took a while here as SCVs were diving into the gas, and well, it still takes the Cyclone a long time to kill this. The SCVs try and repair each other to keep themselves alive just a little bit longer. He goes for a different SCV now, and the repair just wasn't there, and the same again. Worker kill count is increasing drastically. INnoVation going across the map right now with the rest of his units as well, knowing there isn't much for his opponent. And well, I mean, maybe an auto turret here to protect the mineral line, and He's just going to keep on fighting against these Reapers. He gets a couple of them, only 3 remaining, 1 already low on hit points. He's probably going to get cornered off by the Cyclone. He actually targets a different one. Okay, the Reapers get out of there, 2 of them get out of there, but so what? 2 Cyclones and Marines over here from Inno, but can he push up the ramp actually? Maybe not, although he does have the health advantage. He still has the Marines in front as well. He's going to work his way through a couple of these racks, if nothing else. It does stop production. Cyclones starting to come in, and they do get into range to fight for a moment or so. 2 Marines that did come out here in the end for aLive get taken down, and well, now his Cyclones are going to start dropping as well. And there's still 2 Cyclones here. It's a huge disadvantage for aLive at the moment. And with this disadvantage, you don't really go anywhere. GG is called. INnoVation takes the 2-0, moves through to today's semi-final.